Hey everyone, it's Melissa. Today I'm going to talk about my January favorites. I don't have a whole lot. I was sick several times in January, and so it wasn't the best month for me, but I did have a few, so I thought I would share them. And a couple of them kind of run into February, a couple of days, but mainly it's January. My first favorite is my husband Doug. The month of January, he had his 60th birthday, and I remember, I hope we made it a special day for him. I think we did. The family and I, the kids and I, tried to do some special things for him, and we took him out to a nice restaurant and stuff. I remember when his mother was alive, I had read some place that you should send a thank you note to your mother-in-law for having her son that you married, and so I used to do that, and she'd get a big kick out of that. But he changed my life. He enriched my life. He makes things better. He loves and protects me, and I'm just so very, very blessed that I get to share my life with him, and that he turned 60 and that he puts up with me. I'm just very grateful. The next one is a website called the Perfumed Court. I get asked sometime, what my favorite perfumes are, and to do a perfume video. I don't really have favorite perfumes. I have yet to find one that I just adore. I just think is the most wonderful thing. So for someone like me, this is a perfect website, because they buy big, things, regular size of all the perfumes that you could think of, and then you can order just a little squirt of it. So you can get little vials, or different size vials like that, or you can get even roller balls, and so they will squirt it out for you and fill it up and send it to you. And so you can really try out expensive, nice perfumes for just testing purposes for a fraction of the cost. So I have been able to, watch a lot of YouTube, and somebody will say, oh, that perfume just smells wonderful. So I'll go on the Perfumed Court, and I will find it and, order it, and they will send me, a small size of it. If I like it, I'll just keep ordering it, ordering bigger and bigger sizes. And that has just I've really enjoyed doing that a whole lot. The next one are 2 eyeliners. And I found out about this through my friend Kristen321. She had seen a video done by, I believe, Elderberry. I think that's right. Where she had taken maybe one, maybe both, I'm not sure, of these eyeliners and used it as an eyeshadow. So both of the eyeliners are, both of them are Urban Decay, the 24 Glide On Eye Pencil. One of them is Torch, and one of them is Alkaline. And I think that they were made to be worn possibly, or they go real well with the Urban Decay Heat Palette. So this is Torch, and this is Alkaline. But they're beautiful warm shades, and so what I do is I put on a neutral shadow, I take the Torch, the orangey color, and I put it in my crease and blend it out. And then in the outer third, the outer corner, I will take Alkaline and put it in the outer corner and blend it out. I like to do that because you don't get a lot of fallout. It's very quick, it's very easy to do. You just draw your line on and just blend it out, and then I put a little bit underneath my bottom lashes, and it's really nice. These 2 color eyeshadows just give a really, really pretty look. So those, I was really grateful to hear about that, and I wore it a lot during the month of January and just got a lot of nice compliments on it, so I really enjoyed that a lot. The next one is 2 lipsticks, and I mentioned them a lot recently. The first one is sort of a dupe for the Spanish Pink by Tom Ford for a lot less, and it is Buxom Poison Nectar. I am just getting real low on it. And the other one is sort of a dupe for Spanish Pink, Tom Ford, which has been discontinued. I've got it on today. and it is, it is 540 from Maybelline Peach Buff. So this is the Peach Buff, and then this is the Poison Nectar Peach Buff. But I have it on with the lip liner from Laura Mercier in Plumberry, with the Buxom White Russian lip gloss on top of it. So those are two lipsticks I wore all month long, and still am wearing it. Like I said, I have on the Maybelline one today. The next one is a TV series that Doug and I were watching. I think we watched it on Netflix. And we thought we had already seen it. We'd heard a lot about it, but we hadn't. And it's Broadchurch. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It is so exciting. It's about a murder of a little boy. You don't know who does it to the very end. It's exciting. It makes you cry. It's just, it's really good. The acting is just wonderful. David Tennant, I think that's his name, is the star of it. Just the two lead detectives are, their chemistry with each other. I just love their back and forth. I love everybody in the whole town, this little village, and it's just, I can't recommend it a lot. We've watched every season and I think we're caught up. So I hope they keep on with it because it's just really, really good. The next one is Elderberry Syrup. Elderberry syrup is kind of like an antiviral. It helps with viruses. It helps your immune system to resist colds and flus. If you do get it, it makes it better. I'm getting over a bout of the flu and bronchitis. When I first got sick, I loaded up on the elderberry syrup, and I just really think it helped a whole lot, make my symptoms not quite as bad, to help keep my fever down, to help me recover faster. Mine is homemade, and what happened was everybody around here realized that the elderberry syrup would help, so they bought it all up. Between here and Knoxville, it was just completely sold out. Nobody could find it. So my daughter found a recipe for it, so she made it for me, and it's just really, really helped with colds, and it's really helped with flu and just things like that. Everybody's just had a real mild case of things that have been going around, and so I will post the recipe that she used below because it's real tasty, but it really made a big difference. So elderberry syrup was definitely a favorite for the month of January. The next one is a podcast. When I had the flu, you just kind of want to lay around, and I had a fever and stuff, so it kind of hurt my eyes to watch too much TV. I was so stopped up that in my head that I had some vertigo going on too, my inner ear, so it kind of made me dizzy to watch TV. So what I wanted to do is just close my eyes and, be all wrapped up and listen to this podcast. It's called Up and Vanished. So good. It's narrated and done, produced, and created by a man named Payne Lindsay. And he lives in Atlanta. He started looking around. He thought he wanted to do a crime podcast. So he found a case in South Georgia. It was a cold case that had, a girl had gone missing 10 or 12 years before that. So he started, doing the podcast and going through all the findings and everything. He did it week after week. And so it really caught on. Everybody started paying attention. They ended up solving the crime because, a lot of attention was drawn to it, and people started talking and coming out and saying what they knew and things like that. So I don't want to give away anything, but it was really, really good. So it's called Up and Vanished, and I will link it too. But it really helped the time pass when I had to lay there and just get well. And speaking of that, Starbucks, Doug got this for me every day when I had the flu. Starbucks has a drink called the Medicine Ball, and it's several teas together. I think it's, it's like a peach and mint and peppermint and honey, and just several different things. And Doug would get it for me every day, and it really helped so much. It was just so comforting to me. I heard about it from Lisa SZ09, who has a YouTube channel that I'll link. And she was telling, she knows how to make it herself, but I could not find the teas here, the particular ones that she used. So Doug would just go to Starbucks and they would make me one. But if you do get a cold, get the flu or anything, if you can have somebody go to a Starbucks and get you their medicine ball, it really, really helps a lot. That and elderberry syrup, and listening to a podcast and keeping your eyes closed. Those are the things that really made a difference for the month of January for me. So that is my video for my favorites. Like I said, not a whole bunch of favorites, but just really, these are the things that really mattered to me this month. With Doug definitely been the top of it. Don't know what I'd do without that man. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. I'm getting ready to do a video, a collaboration with my friend Elle, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm going to film it this weekend, and she and I are going to put it up next week. So really, really looking forward to doing that. I hope I do a good job. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.